We're Juice, and you're watching The Ben Adams Show. Unexpectedly magical.
Electric.
Dude, I was going to say electric.
Say something else.
Wait, sentence, not word.
Oh.
It was.
No, but I'm okay with it.
We played very cleanly and pristinely, and the crowd was awesome.
Amazing crowd.
Easy
That was a
enough.
really good time.
It was like a meal. Like I felt sustained afterwards.
Yeah.
Slow Keem. I control time in all directions.
Wow. Mine would be Lance Tankman, and I would be I'd basically just be very strong and good at shooting arrows. That's about it.
I would be Stingray, and I would just be a Stingray,
No special powers,
No.
just a stinger.
but also a man.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that.
Anyway.
We wake up in a Best Western usually, 9 times out of 10. We get sausage, eggs. If they have the waffle iron, that's usually a go-to. There's usually a yogurt because we need to get our probiotics in our bodies. And definitely coffee, at least for me.
And there's potatoes, the little breakfast potatoes.
There were some sick hash browns this morning.
Sick, yeah.
Flavorful, not incredibly crispy, but flavorful.
Yep.
Yep, we all eat the same things.
I ate your son.
Maybe some orange juice to boost that immunity on the road.
Oh yeah, we love immunity.
Probably. Ooh. Well, I think of recent, probably the biggest thing is we've been creating a lot of music. So we've been on tour for a couple weeks now, but before that, for a few months, we were making tons of music and looking forward to our next project. And so we've really just spent a bunch of time in the studio figuring stuff out, which has been, we're all really excited about it, and then it's been really enjoyable. So
We also played Boston Calling in May, and that was a really good time. Really a dream come true since we all met in Boston. So, yeah.
This year's been a blur, but seems to be going well. And we're here.
Touring with Ocean Alley,
Yeah.
which is freaking sick. Yeah.
also that.
The music is really, I second that. Well, it was very fast. It was very professional.
Yeah, shout out to Audio Tree.
Shout out to Audio Tree. Oh, yeah. Susie was great. She's an artist. They have good people there. They treated us very well. And we were, like, sick, though. We're always...
It was, like, right at the end of our... It was right at the end of our last tour, so we were all weary highwaymen, as we like to say. We were pretty worn down, and that was the last thing that we had to do, but got to do before we went home.
Yes. If you
was
look,
awesome.
if
We
you look
pushed
closely at it,
You can see
we
it
all
in our
look
eyes.
kind of green.
Yeah, slightly gangrenous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Audio Tree team was so super cool and professional, and that was a really fun recording experience.
I would say just like being in the artist tent.
Yeah,
For me, at least. I don't know. It felt... I think a lot of times, especially after COVID, artists have felt kind of isolated. I can't speak for everyone, obviously, but thankfully we have each other. But, you know, you can kind of feel like you're just like out on an island doing this thing, and it felt really good to just be in the community with everybody, like in the flesh, like wishing each other well, congratulating everybody for being there, and just like spending time with other artists like for 3 days straight. It felt very inspiring and like a home. So it was nice. That was really nice for me.
True. We saw Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age and also Paramore, and I lost my mind at all three of those. That was fantastic.
The performance was also really fun. But those things were also
It was like 30 minutes though.
It was short. It was a 30-minute set. So we had like 6 songs. It was still awesome though. Yeah.
And we got to enjoy the rest of the festival.
You could be my coconut girl.
we wrote that on someone's shirt last night. Someone actually asked us this exact question yesterday. They were like, pick your favorite line out of all your stuff and write it on a shirt. And after 10 minutes, we came up with You Can Be My Coconut Girl.
Which is a song that you could probably only find on YouTube at this point. And yeah, that's our answer for that one.
From way back in the day.
But there's some good ones on the upcoming project. I won't spoil it, but some good ones.
Ever? Is anyone looking out for me? No.
Don't always close mic the drums.
Put the mic on the desk cap. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know.
That's a really good question.
That is a really good
talking,
question.
I was talking to the Ocean Alley guys, or a group of us were a few nights ago, and it was really cool just talking to them about their creative process, because I saw a lot of parallels, and they're completely independent, and it was really inspiring to hear that they've made everything that they've accomplished happen for themselves, just being true to themselves and trusting in one another and developing their craft and their creative process, and that was really eye-opening.
Yeah, I think it's embracing all aspects of yourself.
duality.
Yeah, like there's a lot of, I think in certain songs of ours, like Stupid Freak Stupid Freak is kind of the classic one that comes to mind, of kind of embracing things that you may see as faults that are not, and can be seen in a different light.
It's like because things could get gnarly.
Yeah.
But just like the not alone thing, it sounds so cliche, but it's really true.
I think we have a lot of because we go on tour for super long. I mean, we've been on tour for a while now, and we get pretty worn down, and I think we really rely on each other a lot to get through that. And I think a lot of our music kind of pushes that out there, and tells people to rely on the people around them as well when stuff gets tough. So I think that's something that we can relate to, and it comes out pretty naturally in the music, as cliche as maybe it sounds, but I think it is pretty intrinsically in there.
Yeah, it's like a lot of the sound of our music puts you in a certain place that doesn't necessarily reflect some of the more unsavory undertones of our emotional state maybe that we were in when we wrote the song, but I think that just kind of speaks to the light at the end of the tunnel thing, that our music and I think that we stand for as a band.
Just enjoy it. Just genuinely enjoy it. Don't worry too much about where you need to be at certain time in the future. Just, you're going to make the best music. You're going to get the shows. You're going to do all the good things if you just genuinely buy into what the character and the whole story of your band is, and just have fun. it also sounds cliche, but also it's something that I think young artists can get really wrapped up in, like, oh, I need this, I need a label, I need a this and a that and the other thing. There's a million things that you need as a band, but at the end of the day, I think you can really get bogged down with a lot of that, and I think a lot of that can be, if you focus too much on it, it can kind of take away from the spirit of what you're trying to do. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd say, just sort of springboard off that, just keep it interesting for yourself. There's going to be a lot of, stimulus and forces of people telling you what's going to sell and what's going to be, whatever. But if it's not, like, if your heart's not into the thing that you're creating, then, people will sniff it out. Or even if they don't, it's not going to last. Surround yourself with good people you respect, people who respect you. I think that's the winning formula.
Yeah, I feel like just make sure that you like it. It doesn't matter if other people like it. Just make sure that it's kind of the Rick Rubin thing. Yeah. Like, if you like it, it's good.
Sure. Chaos. No. One of the songs is fully mastered, and there's like a few others that are pretty far along the way. I'd say, within 6 weeks we'll probably have a single out. We have friends in another band. We'll remain nameless right now, but they said to me the other day after our Boston show, they're like, sometimes we just set a date for our releases, and the songs aren't even written yet or like done. And I'm like, yo, we would never do that, but that's kind of sick. But yeah, so we're sorry for the delay, but we had a lot of growing to do as a band, and this music is sick, so we're really excited about it. 6 weeks ish, it'll be the first single, and then 6 weeks after that another one, and then maybe we'll do 3 singles and then a project. I don't know yet, depending on how many more studio days we can get when we get back, but we'll need to sleep first. So. Theo Katzman.
Yeah, Theo Katzman's a good one.
Stephen Day. Stephen Day is my mom's most streamed artist of 2022.
That's awesome.
Yeah, fire. Made Violent. I think so.
Oh, sick.
I really like them.
Joe Hurtler.
Joe Hurtler and the Rainbow Seekers.
The Rainbow Seekers.
Gang.
Awesome.
Flip Turn.
Turn.
I mean, they're like big
Yeah.
but they deserve to be huge.
The Dip. I mean, they're huge. But if you haven't heard, get on it. Get hip.
Yeah.
Family Dinner.
I don't know if they're a band.
They're not a band.
But they were like, that was like the most shocking.
So we played, what was it, our sophomore year of college or something? We played in some battle of the bands in Boston, and we'd won one at our college, so we thought we were cool. And then we entered this other one, and we got absolutely smoked by this band called Family Dinner. They were so
unlike
good.
anything I'd ever seen.
We thought we were so sick, and we were like, oh my God.
And it was like everything we stood for, but just X.
Just they were
like the hip hop, the
Yeah.
pop punk,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the jazz. It was
Oh God, they were
ridiculous.
absolutely electric.
Yeah.
Lightspeed.
Lightspeed.
Yeah.
Lightspeed.
Let's go. We really appreciate everybody that's on this journey with us. We're very grateful for you. That's the lesson of today. Gratitude. And we love you, and we look forward to seeing you soon. There's going to be a tour coming up in the winter. When is this coming out? Whatever. Okay, maybe edit that out. No, screw it.
Yeah. No, we love you. This isn't fun without you. So, thank you so much for everything.